man, she got to make the cool video. She doesn't care what actually happens. She doesn't care if justice happens. Well, who is she? What do you think? She's in charge of the Department of Justice or anything like that? No. She's in charge of the Department of Kick-Ass Videos. Hey, speaking of authoritarianism, look at all the National Guard in D.C. Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? Don't we love it? Ohio Governor Mike DeWine orders 150 National Guard troops to D.C. as states send troops. All the other red states are going to send people there to help with the District of Columbia's crime rate. Sounds like horseshit to me. They're sending them there to kiss his ass. Again, just like all those companies. The red state governors have to send a token force of men to help out. Donnie's called the Banners. If you read the Song of Ice and Fire book, he's called the Banners. All his bannermen must send troops. And that's what's happening. And it's not going to go well. They're not trained to do law enforcement. They're going to go there and they're going to cause trouble. They're going to cause things to fall apart. They're going to hurt people for no good reason. Is it Bobo time? It's Bobo time again. Apparently he's being a butt, being mean. Are you being a turd, Bo? Whoa. There's stuff to play. We'll go play. He's being too rowdy today. He's very much too rowdy. Oh, yeah. Authoritarianism is going to get worse. So more people are going to head that way. More red states are going to send their troops, and more people are going to show up there, and it's going to cause trouble. What does an Ohio National Guardsman know about D.C.? Nothing. But they know what they hate. And what they hate is cities. They hate urban people. Urban people. Meaning black people. They hate them. And they are going to hassle them. They are going to harass them. They are going to irritate, bother, and intimidate them. And when somebody steps out of line, they're going to hurt them. And I would say to any one of these 150 Ohio National Guard members, listen to me very carefully. If you are one of those 150 National Guard members, Donald Trump wants you to be harmed. He wants you to get hurt. He wants someone to harm you while you're there so that he can expand his police state, so that he can expand what he's doing right now. He wants you to be injured. He wants you to be harmed, maybe even killed, so that he will have a solid foundation on which to build further authoritarianism. He wants you hurt. Not just the innocent people. He wants the innocent people hurt too, but he really, really wants one of the National Guardsmen to get injured. He wants that for you. I don't want you to be hurt. I'm the crazy fucking leftist who can't be trusted. He wants you to be harmed so that he can use your name as a rallying cry for fascism. He will scream your name the way he kind of sometimes does for Ashley Babbitt, the terrorist, and claim that they died fighting for America. And it's not true. Ashley Babbitt died fighting America. She is the enemy of America, and a heroic law enforcement agent did the most difficult thing that law enforcement agents can do, and it killed somebody. And he wants that to happen again. He needs it to happen again, because if there's no terrible nightmare violence, then he doesn't get to keep being the president in 2028. If 2028 comes along and there's world peace, he doesn't get to stick around. Nobody will put up with it. But if all those blue cities are in revolt for the horrible things that he's done and the horrible things that he's telling his troops to do, well, then he has an emergency, doesn't he? Emergency. And he'll say, I can't possibly leave the White House. There's an emergency. There's a war on in the blue cities, those Democrat-run cities. There's a war going on. I can't possibly leave now. And I have seen the votes from those blue cities, and they're all lies. The whole 2028 election is just going to be thrown into the fucking fire because it cannot be trusted, because it went through this blue city, and that blue city had one guy who fought against that one National Guardsman that one time. Remember? He's I'm giving you forward predictions about things that he will say happened in the past. He will look at that one weird incident and say that the entire election has to be canceled or thrown out or abandoned because he didn't win it.
Pressing the thumbs up button will release chemicals in your human brain that will make you feel.
And the Ohio governor is being a bitch. Mike DeWine, you're a bitch. Sorry. I hate to be so blunt about it. I don't hate that, but it's fun. You are aiding and abetting fascism. Please stop. Please stop doing that. Please stop helping the authoritarian fascist take over the country.
God forbid you throw one Samak at a brown shirt.
Absolutely. Did you guys hear about all that? That shit got thrown out of court. The sandwich guy, free. And why did the sandwich guy get free? Because they went too high, too hard. They got what they wanted from him anyway. They got the video that they wanted. They got what they wanted, which was the badass video arresting him.
Judge was like Mayo. Throw it out.
Yeah. Dude, it had the bois from like a war movie trailer. You know the trailer, when the trailer for the movie comes on, it's like bois. Bois. It did that. If I could find this damn video. Oh, I think this is it. I think I got it.
When sandwiches attack.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got it here. Okay, I think this is it. YouTube, don't sue me or shut me down for copyrighted music and shit. Okay. Oh, come on. Wow. Hear that?
Coming down.
Boom.
Be woo.
That was one guy who told them he would gladly turn himself in. And they said, no, don't turn yourself in. How are we going to send 20 guys to your house? It is milsim porn. It absolutely is. He said he would turn himself in, and they said no, because they wanted to kick down his door, they wanted to drag him out, and they wanted to make a cool video with woo, woo, woo siren sounds in the background, because that's all they needed. Their fans, their milsim porn fans, the red hats who saw that and got hard as a rock, I mean turgid, they were standing straight up for that one, saw that, and they feel good.
Literally when Superman turns himself in and they use a super clone of him and 100 soldiers to arrest him.
Right. They got super excited. They got hard as a rock. And they don't know what happened after that. You know what happened after that very exciting thing? The judge let him go. Why did the judge let him go? Because the DOJ pressed felony assault with a deadly weapon on him, okay? A deadly weapon, you see that? Yeah, see what I did there?
In this case, it would be a super clone of a DOJ sandwich throwing guy.
And they brought such high level charges that the judge said, no, this won't do it all. Case dismissed. If I kill a fly and then the DOJ charges me with manslaughter, the judge throws it out. It's not a man, it's a fly, it's a bug, it's an insect. We've all killed 100 of them. What are you doing? That's what happens. If the DOJ overcharges, which they did in this case, the judge gets to throw it out. But nobody cares at the Trump White House. Nobody cares at the DOJ. Pam Bondi doesn't give a shit because she got to make the cool video. Man, she got to make the cool video. She doesn't care what actually happens. She doesn't care if justice happens. Well, who is she? What do you think she's in charge of the Department of Justice or anything like that? No. She's in charge of the Department of Kick-Ass Videos. That's what she's in charge of. She's in charge of the Badass Video Department. Badass, BAVD, Badass Video Department. That's what she's in charge of. She doesn't need justice. She She doesn't need lawyers. She needs cops. She needs sirens, and she needs blah sounds. That's what she needs. Everything else is for fucking weak-kneed liberals. Laws, who gives a shit? There are rules, the grand juries, get out of here. Gay shit. She doesn't need any of that. It's for losers and intellectuals to, like, read. Winners don't read, okay?
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.